For my conic graph project, I made a tower called the Space Tower. I named it the Space Tower as it looks like a spaceship landing. The base of the tower is constructed from a parabola and a hyperbola. The base of the tower is what is supporting the top of the tower and allows it to stand tall in the sky. For the hyperbola of the base, I knew that I would need to create a narrow and tall figure. I knew this because the tower would be standing tall in the sky. When developing the equation for this hyperbola, I knew that the vertices would have to be close together for the hyperbola to act as a narrow and tall base for the tower. The equation for the hyperbola was x squared over 0.2 squared minus y minus 9.5 squared over 0.9 squared equals 1, and the range for this equation was 0 to 16.2. I set this range because the base would meet the first floor of the tower at 16.2 units. This range would also allow for a tall tower with a small amount of width. I developed this equation by using the horizontal hyperbola equation and inserting values that would allow for a major vertical axis and a minor horizontal axis, or a high length and a low width. The parabolic antenna supports are another type of conic graph. These supports allow the antenna base and antenna to stand strong and add to the height of the tower. For the antenna supports, I knew that I would need to create two parabolas that would connect the roof of the tower to the antenna base. I also knew that the vertex of both parabolas would have to be located where the wall of the tower intersected with the roof. The equations for the antenna supports are 0.3x plus 3.3 squared plus 18 equals y, with a domain of negative 3.3 to negative 1.6. The other equation was 0.3x minus 3.2 squared plus 18 equals y, with a domain of 1.6 to 3.3. The domains start and end at positive or negative 3.3 or 1.6, as these are the x-coordinates that allow the support to connect from the tower roof to the antenna base. I developed these equations by using the vertical parabola equation and entered the vertex that would accurately place the antenna supports. I also made the first values in the equation positive, as that would allow for the parabola to open upward.